celebration. And with us today, we have the honor of speaking with Reverend Joel King, first cousin of Dr. Martin Luther King. Reverend King, thank you so much for joining us today.
Happy to be here. Thank you very kindly for coming and being part of the services today. It's an honor to come to Dublin. They've been trying to get me here for several years, so we finally made it. Amen.
And with the celebration today, there's so much that was integrated as far as the community, the diversity, and all of the people in the community of Dublin supporting this event, which is really, really amazing. But I want to speak a little bit about back when Dr. Martin Luther King was alive, and his dream, as we all know, I have a dream of blacks and whites together, and with this nation, United States, with our first African American president. Give us your thoughts on that.
Well, I think being the first African American president and President Obama, and since this is last year, it was a new hope for the African American community and for the nation, because now I realize that democracy really works here. That everybody now, my son, your children, our grandchildren, can have hope that, hey, we can go to the White House now. We just don't have to be just what they say, lawyer, doctors, or street sweepers, stuff like that. We can go to the highest of that is, which is the White House. But we still got a lot of work to do.
Yes.
Many of our small cities in the South, and some of them even in Ohio, still got the backwardness of what things used to be.
Definitely.
You know, separation, black and white. This is white, this, white, that, black, this, black, this, and we just got to let that go. We want to be. If we could be a better nation without all that, and I think that they realize it. Some of us are, some of us not. But it takes a generation, as in Moses' days. Some of them got to die out to move on, and unfortunately I have to say that, but that's the reality of it all.
Yes.
But there's hope in our children. As I saw the young kids out there today, it just gave me, for them to be there, for the parents to bring them, is an inspiration to me as I speak. It was my inspiration when I was growing up, when I was trying to go around and see, important me not knowing Dr. King was going to be important as he was, but now as trying to carry on the legacy as a member of the family. It gives me hope that we have hope in this country still, despite what's all going on. The shooting of our black boys, the high rate of crime in our neighborhoods, the dope that's prevalent now in the suburbs as well as it was in the inner city. It let us know we still got a lot of work to do.
Yes, there is a lot of work to do, but in your message today was very compelling. You spoke about faith. And with faith comes a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Faith without works is dead, as we all know.
Right.
So we're working hard to continue the dream, to continue the efforts, to continue inclusion. Tell me a little bit about what your next vision is.
My next vision is to close the ranks, number one, of our justice system. We still see it's one side. We got too many people in America in jail.
Yes.
That
Definitely.
need not be there. If you have committed a serious crime, yes, pay your dues and fine. But there's too many minds are there that we could come out and help this economy, number one, and help our society. And we got to get our mindset the thing. We got to get businesses the thing. You got to be hired because they need work. And not only those in jail, those that haven't had a job in 4 or 5 years need a job.
Yes.
And America like to work. And people like to work to get what they want. We don't want no handout. We just will ask for a hand.
Right.
And that's
faith.
what people got to get out of that. Faith
without
again,
works.
Faith without works. They got to work.
Definitely have to work.
Right.
Well, I like to leave with one last quote for Dr. Martin Luther King. He said, "I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear." And with that, it's my pleasure speaking with you. It's an honor.
Thank you.
Reverend King, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for the invitation.
TV Africa Network, my name is Erica Hawkins. Thank you for joining us.